Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the annual presentation of the Sisters of St. Joseph's of Hamilton Mission Legacy Award. My name's Melissa Farrell, and I'm the president of St. Joseph's Healthcare Hamilton, and I'm honored to be here this afternoon to take part in this Mission Legacy celebration, an event with such meaning and history. It's wonderful we take the time to recognize our history and recognize the exceptional people in our midst. They are colleagues who inspire us by the very nature of who they are and how their daily interactions so openly reflect the mission, vision, and values of the brave women who started this more than a century ago. Especially in today's difficult pandemic environment, we're so very fortunate to be honoring 9 individuals and 5 groups. At this moment, I'd like to acknowledge the distinguished guests we have with us today. We are privileged to be joined by the Most Reverend Douglas Crosby, Bishop of Hamilton, Mr. Adrian Korstanji, Chair of St. Joseph's Hamilton Joint Board of Governors, Sister Ann Anderson, Chair of the St. Joe's Health System, and Dr. Tom Stewart, President and CEO of St. Joseph's Health System. As I mentioned, today we're celebrating the work of 9 individuals and 5 groups who were singled out by their peers, nominated for the hospital's highest accolade for having contributed in an exceptional manner to a healthcare ministry. The legacy of what the sisters began so long ago is much more than a historical story to be referenced from time to time. It's the principles that guide our decisions each day. The leadership shown by the sisters was almost unheard of during that time. The way they responded to a community in need of care and what they were able to achieve. They were exceptional. Exceptional leadership, exceptional patient-centered care, exceptional vision. Each of the recipients we are recognizing carry with them and demonstrate those values our founding sisters so passionately represented: dignity, respect, service, justice, responsibility, and inquiry. So without further delay, let's begin our celebration. I'd like to begin by inviting Mr. Adrian Korstanji to provide remarks on behalf of the St. Joseph's Hamilton Joint Board of Governors.
Thank you, Melissa. I'm very happy to be here and to share the deep appreciation of the board for all those we are recognizing. It's no surprise that St. Joe's mission attracts some of the brightest minds and people who are deeply committed to working in healthcare. And it's heartwarming today to hear the remarkable stories of individuals and teams who go beyond the job description every day, and not for recognition, but because it's who they are. Our values reflect love, compassion, and the conviction that we should care for everyone in the community. And holding firm to our roots and the mission of our founders helps us every day as we meet unprecedented challenges and shape the future of healthcare in our community. On behalf of the board, I'd like to thank all the award recipients for your time, dedication, commitment, and your ability to integrate our mission and values into your work every day. Your leaders in ensuring the Catholic identity of St. Joseph's is embodied in our interactions with each other and those we serve. Again, thank you on behalf of the board. We're so grateful for what you do.
Thank you, Adrian. I would now like to invite the Most Reverend Douglas Crosby, Bishop of Hamilton, to provide remarks and a blessing of the recipients.
Hello, my name is Bishop Douglas Crosby. I'm the Bishop of Hamilton, and I'm speaking to you from the Chapel of Our Lady of the Annunciation at the Chancery Office next door to the Cathedral Basilica of Christ the King on King Street. And very happy to be with you this afternoon as you celebrate the Mission Legacy Awards of St. Joseph's Health System. St. Joseph does not say very much in scriptures. In fact, he doesn't speak at all. And we learn a little bit about him. What scriptures say about him, first of all, is that he was a righteous man, which means he lived his faith. And So did the Sisters of St. Joseph, the founding members of the St. Joseph's Health System. And so do you. You carry on with that same strong life of faith. St. Joseph was a dreamer. God spoke to him through his dreams, and St. Joseph did what God told him to do. He took care of Mary. He fled into Egypt. He listened to his dreams. The Sisters of St. Joseph's were dreamers too. The whole foundation of the St. Joe's Health System came about because they were dreamers and they did what they dreamt. And look at what they created in 60, 70 years. It's a remarkable legacy indeed. And you are dreamers. As I see the St. Joe's Health System develop these days, these years, I'm impressed with the vision and the courage moving forward. The new technologies, beautiful and powerful, and that's what we should be doing as we move into the future. Keep dreaming. And the third thing, St. Joseph was a caring man. He cared for Jesus, he cared for Mary, and did what he had to do in order to do that. And so do you. You care for the little one. You care for those who come to your door seeking assistance as they're suffering, as they are vulnerable. Especially during this COVID time, you have done so much, continue to do so much, and you don't stop. You are fearless, and you help us to face this terrible, terrible virus. The cathedral bells ring for you at 9 o'clock, at noon, at 3 o'clock, at 6, every day, because they honor you and they call us to pray for you. And I hope you realize that people across this city and across the diocese are so grateful for the work that you do and pray for you and celebrate you every single day. Congratulations to those who are being awarded the Mission Legacy Award, and I wish you a very good afternoon. God bless you all.
Thank you, Bishop Crosby. It's always an honor to have you with us. And now I'd like to turn it over to Sister Ann Anderson for her remarks.
Thank you, Melissa. This is one of my favorite celebrations. This year, it is an opportunity to meet some of you virtually for the first time. Your peers have selected you as our 2020 stars, among the many that comprise our outstanding community of caregivers at St. Joseph's. Your letters of nomination put into prose the dedication and commitment that inspires your everyday living of the mission, with or without COVID. The 9 recipients and 5 teams who are receiving the prestigious Mission Legacy Award are living examples of the mission of care that is the enduring legacy of our founders, the Sisters of St. Joseph. In 1852, the sisters were requested to come from Toronto to care for the victims of an epidemic of cholera and typhus that was ravaging the city. 3 sisters came. They cared for the sick in the freight sheds located near the docks and rail line, today visible behind Barton Street Jail. The epidemic left orphans and children in need of education. And so the sisters and their volunteers organized an orphanage and school in central Hamilton, near where the present-day LiUNA station stands. Someday you may want to look in the courtyard of LiUNA station to see the statue of Mother Martha in the courtyard. The sisters opened their first hospital in Guelph in 1861. That was before Confederation. St. Joseph's Villa in 1879, and in 1890, St. Joseph's in Hamilton came along. all institutions were opened in response to a local need. Compassionate care for the dear neighbor and a relentless quest for the best in evidence-based clinical care, technology, and research characterized the healthcare ministry of the Sisters and continues to inform and energize St. Joseph's Health System today. The 20th century provided many opportunities for St. Joseph's. A nursing school opened in 1911, phased out in 72. A partnership with McMaster University offered new opportunities in medical education from 1969 until today. Through the years, our quest for excellence attracted and sustained world-renowned clinicians, educators, and practitioners. St. Joseph's is recognized and acclaimed for its local and international contributions and innovations in care through the Firestone Chest and Allergy Unit, nephrology, mental health care, and last week, COVID-19 prompted a new integrated model of COVID care at home, another response to a new need. Like our predecessors, we own our mission, which is the legacy of the Sisters. We are educators, researchers, and learners in relentless pursuit of the best care for the dear neighbor whom we are privileged to serve. This is our legacy. To be true to our mission and tradition, we never allow ourselves to be complacent. Good enough is never excellence. Today, we honor 9 individuals and 5 teams who have embodied excellence in a myriad of ways through their creativity in exemplifying the mission in these most unusual circumstances. Those first sisters were undaunted by an epidemic. You have faced a pandemic with competence and zeal, and today your peers honor your fidelity to the mission and the legacy of the Sisters of St. Joseph. Thank you and congratulations to each one.
Thank you for those remarks, Sister. Our award recipients will be sent a personalized recognition plaque that highlights their contribution to St. Joe's Healthcare Hamilton, along with a pin that acknowledges this award. As we announce the names, we would kindly ask the recipient to individually join us on screen to receive their award and say a few words. I'd like to call our first recipient on screen, the Three Wishes team. The Three Wishes project team has worked tirelessly in the ICU, the MSCCU, on the COVID unit, and other medical wards to ensure that patients and their loved ones are able to have comfort and dignity during their final moments. The project is designed to celebrate the patient's life while supporting those left behind in grief. This team has also worked to support the needs of our healthcare providers in caring for patients during end of life in this unprecedented and very difficult time.
Thank you, Melissa.
No problem. Thank you.
I didn't know you were live there. Oh my gosh. There we go. We're honored that we could say something, and we would really like to dedicate this award to the late Sister Patricia Hanlon, whose grace inspired practice with humanity. The Sisters of St. Joseph's always showed us to care for our patients as people. This is part of the culture here at St. Joseph's. The Three Wishes Project reminds us to listen, to connect, to support, and engage in meaningful conversations. We all aspire to honor the inherent dignity of our dying patients and to try to support families in grief.
We accept this award for the ICU, general internal medicine, spiritual care, and palliative care departments, the multidisciplinary teams who provide compassionate, humanized end-of-life care to our dying patients and their families. Dr. Deborah Cook and Dr. Robert Shepard, we'd like to thank you for your vision and for fostering and supporting this network of compassion for our patients, their families, our community, and for each other. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dr. Cook, did you want to say something?
Just to say this is the best hospital in the world, and it's a very big honor to work with everybody who's dedicated to this mission.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, congratulations to all of you. Thank you so much for coming today and for making some comments just on behalf of the entire hospital and everyone here. What you are doing is incredible. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Our next recipient is Ben DeRubis. Ben has been a volunteer, advocate, donor, ambassador, and event supporter of St. Joe's for many years. He's been an active member of several board committees and the chair of the Foundation's board of directors. Ben has devoted countless hours through events and philanthropy to support the hospital and further the mission and legacy of the Sisters of St. Joseph's. He is truly a blessing to St. Joe's and our community. Hi, everyone. So unfortunately, Ben wasn't able to join us today to accept this award. So we'd just like to thank him, obviously, on behalf of the entire hospital, all of our staff, physicians, patients, learners, friends of St. Joseph's for the incredible impact that he has had over many years. I would now like to call upon Dr. Brian Alton. Dr. Brian Alton has served St. Joe's complex care program for over 3 decades. Through open, honest, and compassionate care, Dr. Alton fosters interprofessional collaboration, drives quality, demonstrates excellence in teaching, and embraces innovation and expansion of programs. His commitment to providing the best experience for his patients, staff, and colleagues further exemplifies his dedication to living out the mission. Hi, Brian.
Hi.
Yes, over to you.
I'm just very honored to be one of the recipients of the award this year. I've worked my whole career at St. Joe's from 1985 when I was an intern in Emerge, and then internal medicine, where I got to work with Dr. Feldman and Dr. Goldberg, a couple of giants of internal medicine at St. Joe's. Also met a lot of the Sisters of St. Joe's in that first year who could be very supportive during some trying times, and especially remember Sister Patricia and the impact she had throughout my career. She certainly touched a lot of lives and knew everything about everybody. The most important person I met in my internship year was a nurse on the coronary care unit who I got to round with every day. We've been married now 34 years, and I want to thank her for putting up with all my missed dinners and late nights on call. After residency, I went into family medicine with Dr. Kraftjack and Dr. Kennedy, and it was Dr. Kennedy who got me excited about working with a program that wasn't very glamorous, complex continuing care, but I've so enjoyed working with all the members of the team for over 30 years. Now adding on the ALC team the last couple of years, and now with the excitement of the team at the Satellite Health Facility, which is a very innovative approach to care. And so certainly I've branched out in a few different directions. I just want to say I learn something new every day at St. Joe's. I'm so excited to come to work. I learn something new from the team every day, and I hope I can continue to honor the legacy of the sisters.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much, Brian. And thank you so much for everything that you have done, everything that you are doing. I hope things are going well at the Satellite Health Facility so far. But thanks again for joining us today for the awards.
Thank you.
I'd like to ask Erin O'Connell to come on screen now. Erin has focused her career on caring for those stigmatized by mental illness. Like the Sisters of St. Joseph's, Erin views all patients as worthy of respect, dignity, and excellent care. She encourages patients to pursue their goals and is creative in arranging solutions to often insurmountable problems. This dedication is a fitting example of living the legacy. Erin, congratulations on your award, and thank you again for the exceptional work you do to support our forensic patient population. Our next recipient is Felida Toledo. As a spiritual care provider, Felida's presence in the intensive care unit has given solace to innumerable patients and families. Her work requires sensitivity, knowledge, and flexibility as she interacts with diverse patients and relatives with a range of spiritual needs and variable capacities to deal with illness and injury. Whether it's day or night, she provides staff with the courage and strength needed to care for the most vulnerable patients at times when they need comfort.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi there.
Good afternoon. In her own gracious and inimitable way, the late Sister Patricia Hanlon always shared her credo in ministry. People don't care how much you know until they know how. This quote has always guided me in my practice as a spiritual care practitioner. For over 20 years, I had the rare privilege of working with the Sisters of St. Joseph and experiencing their nurturing and caring inclusivity. They exemplified in word and in deed. It is an honor to serve the sick and the community. They are no longer in our midst, but their legacy lives on in us, for we are all Sisters of St. Joseph. Together with my professors, supervisors, and mentors in Christian and multi-faith ministry, they were my best teachers. I owe this recognition to all my colleagues in the clinical units I have had the opportunity of working with, especially those in the intensive care unit who nominated me. My deepest gratitude goes to all of you, as well as the staff in the spiritual care department, past and present, for your support and encouragement. I feel honored, humbled, and blessed to be one of the recipients of this award. Thank you.
Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you so much for that. We are all sisters. Absolutely. Beautiful sentiment. Thank you. Our next award goes to Dr. Maxine Lewis. Dr. Lewis has blessed St. Joe's with her deeply rooted sense of service for nearly 3 decades. Her willingness to go above and beyond and provide support to wherever it's needed is remarkable. As Chief of Psychiatry, she influences first-class care, teaching, and research. Dr. Lewis truly cares about the quality of what we do, the patients we serve, and is invested in driving St. Joe's to live by its mission.
Thanks, Melissa. Unfortunately, I haven't worked at St. Joe's for that long, but I appreciate the sentiment. I'm really honoured to receive this award, and I'm so proud to be in such illustrious company today. And I'm particularly proud that Aaron and the PERS and the TOPS teams are also receiving an award today. So I've worked at St. Joe's now for 16 years, and over that time, I've had the immense good fortune and privilege to work with many outstanding colleagues, all of whom I think deserve this recognition. So I'd like to take the opportunity today to thank all the physicians and staff within the Mental Health and Addictions Programme particularly, who work tirelessly and truly live the mission and values of this organisation every single day. I've also been told by my husband that I have to thank him. So thank you, Paul. Thank you, my parents. Thank you, my in-laws. Thank you, my children. And thank you, my cat. There you go. How's that?
That was excellent. Thank you very much, Maxine. That was beautiful. Love it. If we could now ask Milan Canlick to come on screen. As manager of the Medical Device Reprocessing Department, Milan's vision has created a leading team at St. Joseph's. Applying his expertise through the COVID-19 pandemic, Milan mobilized St. Joe's sterilization capacity to support frontline workers with medical supplies, PPE, and innovative solutions. His leadership and actions inspire his team to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more. It is through this that he has embodied the legacy and vision of the Sisters of St. Joseph's.
Sorry,
Hi there. You look like a ghost a little bit there.
that's some sort of virtual background that's here. So there we go. So thanks for the kind words, Melissa. I'm honored and humbled to be a recipient of such a prestigious award that's been shared with so many special people in the past. I'd like to extend my congratulations to my fellow recipients. The hospital has undertaken Herculean efforts in this past year with COVID to support our community, patients, and staff. And I know that all of you were part and parcel of that effort. We're lucky to have such a dedicated, special people here. The organization was founded on the principles of love, care, and helping those in need. This wasn't because it was forced upon the sisters. Rather, they felt a need in themselves to do something good and to help their fellow man. I feel as though this is a guiding principle I try to follow myself. I certainly have my flaws, but my intent in supporting my patients and my team will always be pure with only the best of intentions. I'd be remiss to not give thanks to Winnie, Anne-Marie McDonald, yourself, Melissa, Donna and Dina for all the support and guidance they've given me both in the past and present, and for putting me in a position to succeed and offer my best to the organization. Fortunately, I've been blessed with an amazing team in medical device reprocessing. This group never ceases to amaze me with their character, effort, and willingness to go above and beyond when required. Over the course of the past 8 months, they answered the call to support our organization and did amazing at it. I certainly know that I would not be here accepting this award if it wasn't for your support and faith in me as a leader, so thank you. And the legacy of the Sisters of St. Joe's is seen today in the thousands of people we help every year when they're faced with often some of the hardest times in their lives. Being a part of this and being able to help is a reward unto itself. I'll continue to give the best that I have to offer, and I hope that this gives inspiration to others to do the same. Thanks again, and God bless.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Our next recipient is Monica Alderson. Monica demonstrates true leadership qualities through dedication, integrity, and commitment to the people she serves at St. Joseph's. Monica carries many roles, providing frontline clinical care, managing 2 departments, professional practice leader for occupational therapy, and vice chair of the Professional Advisory Committee. Throughout all of these roles, Monica is always available to lend a kind ear to those that need her. Monica.
Hi, Melissa. Thank you so much. I honestly can't express how honored I am to be among all of these wonderful people and receiving this award. I'm with Brian. I've worked at the hospital for a while, and it's such a long while that if people ask me for more details about that, I tell them that we don't speak of it. When I started here, I thought that I would just work at St. Joe's for a couple of years and move on to something else, and I stayed. And I stayed because I love the people that I work with. I love the work that we get to do here. We're so privileged to be able to care for this community. And also because there's something about St. Joe's, and you hear that all the time. There's something about this place, and I believe that that is embedded in our mission. When I started, St. Joe's was a small town. You knew everyone. Everyone went to the cafeteria. Even if you didn't know their name, you smiled at them and said hello. And the sisters were present here. And as I kind of went through my career, the conversation came to us as to how do we keep this mission alive if the sisters aren't with us every day as they were at the beginning of my career. And one of the exercises we got to do was we did an exercise called Mission Renewal. And everyone that worked here in every department, every discipline, looked at the mission as it existed at that time. It was an honor to serve the sick. And we looked at all of the words on the mission and thought about them. What did they mean? How did we contribute? What did we do really well? What did we need to really work on? And what was missing? Because we've grown so much, what was missing in those words that we needed to add to it? And I really felt like that galvanized the mission for me and probably for all of my colleagues. We really felt like I feel like that mission is part of me, that I had the opportunity to contribute to that. And it really became part of the work that we did every day. So I am so honored to receive this award. It's so meaningful to me. It means that in some small way, I've been able to contribute to that mission and move it forward from such a courageous group of people. I would like to thank very much the person that nominated me, the amazing teams. There's just too many people that I would have to name to thank everyone that helped me in this career and gave me opportunities along the way. And the people that you work with every day, I thank them all. And I also thank my family for putting up with me because I think I work all the time. So thank you so much. And I want to congratulate everyone else here. I am among a good group of people here. Thank you.
Oh, that's incredible. Well, very well deserved. And thank you so much for sharing that history when it comes to the mission renewal process as well. Excellent. Well deserved. Thank you. I'd now like to ask managers Kyle Davies, Teresa Jean Nuxel, Jody Williams, and Edida Minish to come on screen. The COVID-19 pandemic has resulted in unprecedented challenges, and the nurse managers of the CTU and ALC units have gone above and beyond to ensure patient safety in the hospital and the community. Whether it was working late assisting with admissions, helping to learn and implement new policies and procedures, or moving entire units, they continually adapted to the changes and needs for space and staffing. This management team's leadership and resilience exemplifies the values of St. Joe's through this pandemic. Hi, guys.
Hello. Thanks so much, Melissa. It's such an honor to be nominated for this award, let alone be selected as a recipient. I know there's just so much amazing work that happens on a daily basis here at St. Joe's that truly does make a difference in the lives of all of our patients, teammates, and colleagues and friends. I have to thank all the amazing people that work here, including all those other award recipients, past, present, and future, the amazing leadership team here at St. Joe's, all of my colleagues that are here with me today, and most importantly, the amazing team that I get to work with on a daily basis on CTU Central. St. Joe's is not just a workplace, but it's a family. And even in the face of the adversity that we're all experiencing right now, everyone just digs in deeper to make sure that all the work gets done in a timely manner. And I couldn't ask for anything better. So thanks so much.
That's wonderful, Kyle. Teresa, did you want to say something too?
Yep, most people probably know me as TJ, but Teresa Jean's the formal name. So I echo what Kyle said. I'm very honored to have been nominated and selected for this award. Having started my career at St. Joe's 12 years ago, first as a healthcare assistant and moving my way up to a nurse, and then most recently as the interim manager of CTU West. I've learned so much throughout the years. It's been quite the journey. St. Joe's is a wonderful place. I couldn't imagine being anywhere else. It is a family. I've worked with some nurses and employees for those whole 12 years, and I couldn't have done everything that we did during regular times, during COVID times, without the people that I work with. I especially want to thank Catherine, who encouraged me to kind of take on some more when she went into another role and they needed an interim manager. But everyone is very supportive, and I couldn't do it without all my colleagues and everyone that is part of the team.
Well, thank you, TJ. We were talking about you today, by the way. So anyway, over to Jody.
Hi.
Hi, Jody.
So I'd like to begin by expressing my gratitude to those individuals that took the time to nominate and recognize our team for this prestigious award. We are truly humbled to be chosen as one of this year's recipients. I think it's important to note that our work would not be possible without our dedicated frontline teams, from our nurses to our patient care unit clerks to all of our therapeutic staff and our physicians. This award is also yours to celebrate. Caring for those in our community is not only a privilege, but truly an honor. Compassion, care, faith, and discovery. These fundamental concepts that were first introduced by the sisters are rooted in every decision that we make, in every interaction that we have, and every action that we take. As a team, we remain committed to ensuring that we continue to live and exemplify the legacy of the Sisters of St. Joseph in all that we do. Again, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We are so very thankful.
Ada, did you have something you wanted to share?
Yes, I prepared a little something. So it's an honor to receive the 2007 Mission Legacy Award. Firstly, I want to acknowledge the other recipients and congratulate everybody. Your significant contribution has not gone without notice. When I first started working here over a decade ago, I thought I was starting my career, and I didn't realize I was joining a family. It is a privilege to work here and grow here at St. Joseph's. I want to thank everyone that I work with. You make such a positive difference with our clients' qualities of life. Every day, I'm encouraged and grateful that I get to be on this journey with all of you. I would like to thank my directors, Donna Johnson and Jane Lonke, that encourage my ideas, support my independence. Thank you for always listening and inspiring our team to do better. We couldn't do any of this without your leadership and compassion. Finally, I want to thank the ALC team. It's a pleasure working with you every day. The ALC staff go above and beyond to assist our clients, and it's truly inspiring for all of us. It is their sole mission to selflessly help our population. Thank you for bringing your best to work every single day. The Sisters of St. Joe's made an enduring mark on our organization and community, and we continue to live out their legacy in our daily practices. Thank you for the privilege and the honor.
Oh, that's lovely. Well, thank you to all of you for all of the amazing work that you've done this past year. Incredible. Congratulations. Our next recipient is the Psychiatric Emergency Services Team. Together, the PES team provides exemplary care to patients and families. The team works to make a positive impact despite many challenges. This team provides compassionate care, seeks improvements in the delivery of care, and puts the patient and family first. Over the past year, this team has overcome significant challenges and remarkable fortitude and professionalism, and have exemplified the mission and values of St. Joe's. Hi there.
Hi. So we're both humbled and honored to accept the Legacy Award on behalf of the PES team, and we're very excited to highlight the work that this team has done not only this year, but in the past years. We have a robust team that includes nursing, social work staff, admin support, staff psychiatry, residents, medical students, our capacity building team, and senior leadership. We want to thank everyone for coming together to provide excellent patient care, as well as providing a workplace culture that is positive, warm, and inviting.
We also want to thank all the family members of those who work in the psychiatric emergency department. We recognize that working there at times takes its toll, both physically and emotional. And it is at this time we wish to thank those family members for their continued support of their loved ones. We also want to thank the multiple other departments who collaborate so closely with us. In particular, the emergency department, the consultation liaison service, the mental health and addiction program, as well as the medical units here on the Carleton campus. We deeply value these relationships, as this is what allows for enhanced quality of patient care, as well as patient flow. Overall, and I'm Dave Fudge, Dr. Fudge, by the way, not here, but representing the whole group of the team that works in PES. We are thrilled to accept this award and will continue to strive for excellence in fulfilling the model and mission statement when it comes to patient care.
Well, congratulations. I know this has been such an incredible year for the Psychiatric Emerge, and thank you just so much for everything that you've been doing.
Thank you.
Congrats. Can the respiratory therapy team please come on screen? This team lives the mission and the values daily. Throughout the pandemic, the team has been critical in caring for the most vulnerable COVID patients who required intubation and medical ventilation. From being present in the emergency department to the ICU and active at every code blue, the team does everything they can to ensure the safety and dignity of every patient is maintained.
As the honored recipients of the 2020 Mission Legacy Award, the Respiratory Therapy Department would like to say, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, St. Joseph's Healthcare, for recognizing all the great work that respiratory therapists do every day.
Take care and stay safe.
Oh, that was excellent. Thank you very much to the RT team for the wonderful video. I would now like to call upon Terry Wallace. Whether it's bringing communion to patients on Sunday or preparing the chapel for service, Terry Wallace demonstrates dedication to the mission and vision of St. Joe's. Terry sees those that are suffering and makes every effort to provide them with companionship and empathy. Her energy and warmth have a positive effect on those around her. She interacts with patients and families with the utmost respect and dignity, which makes her a worthy recipient of the Mission Legacy Award. Hi, Terry.
Hi, Melissa. I'm so deeply honored to accept this award. The community of West Fifth holds a very special place within my heart, and it is a joy for me to serve the community I love. And I'm blessed to serve alongside so many amazing friends on the spiritual care team at West Fifth, including retired chaplain Janet Young and our longtime beloved priest chaplain, Father Andrew Lopatniak. Thank you all for the honor of this award. Praise God.
Oh, thank you so much, Terry. Congratulations.
Thank you again.
Our next recipient is the Transitional Outpatient Program for Schizophrenia Services team, providing an active, evidence-based safety net for the vulnerable transition period from hospital to community. The TOPS program continues to find new ways to reach clients. Adapting to the pandemic, the team developed a mobile care van in order to connect with clients in the community. The interdisciplinary team continues to search for new opportunities to provide care with dignity and respect to those who need it most, often at a critical time in their lives. Hi there.
Hello. Hi, Melissa.
Hi, very nice to see you.
team. I just wanted to extend, Mike and I wanted to extend our formal congratulations to the TOPS team. And I wanted to take the opportunity to thank each and every one of you as TOP team members. Your flexible approach to client care, your dedication and commitment to what needs to be done for these clients, no matter the challenge or barrier. Jackie, thank you for your leadership on this team and creativity. Your thinking outside the box has always made this team evolve. Teresa, for your eternal optimism and great sense of humor. Robert, for your kind and gentle style. Christina, for your unconditional positive regard to everyone you meet. Candace, for your unwavering dedication to these clients and expertise with system navigation is second to none. Margaret, for your flexible and thoughtful approach to client care. Jamie, for your organization, ensuring all team members have what they need. Hudu and David, you are trailblazers in your own right. And to our newest team member, Stephanie, we're so pleased to have you. Lastly, to our physician group, Bruce, Jessica, Rod, Rachel, Amanda, Mike, and Bola, thank you for your time and commitment to ensure continuity in patient care and seamless transition from inpatient psychiatric care to outpatient care. Thank you, TOPS, and congratulations.
Oh, amazing. Mike, did you have any comment you wanted to make?
Yes, thank you very much. And Alicia, this wouldn't be possible without you. So first of all, I would like to thank you. Melissa, we very much appreciate the recognition. Thank you very much to you and your team. I would like to mention the fact that there are a lot of people involved in this, and it would be impossible to list them. But without the dedication and commitment of all the staff and physicians, this just wouldn't work. I think it also needs to be mentioned that we rely on some of the partnerships of some of the community providers. And I really think that needs to be mentioned. Thank you for the support of our administrators, Mary Puntillo, Maxine, Peter Beeling, and I could go on, but the important thing about TOPS is that it gets us a step closer to ensuring that everyone discharged from our inpatient units receives long-term care. And I think that's really important to keep in mind. Thank you, everyone. And
Well,
congratulations to all the recipients.
Really incredible work. Sorry, what were you saying?
And congratulations to all the recipients.
Yes, that's great.
Thank you.
And our final award for 2020 goes to Trista Ritta. Trista approaches everything she does with commitment, passion, and respect. She is consistently committed to providing a better experience and environment for patients and staff. She welcomes any opportunity to contribute to the unit, program, or corporate level and demonstrates incredible compassion and care in her patient interactions. Hi, Trista.
Hi. So I just start, sorry.
Yeah, please, feel free.
I feel very privileged to be nominated and then selected as a recipient of the prestigious Mission Legacy Award. It was a bit of a surprise, but a great honor, especially being among so many deserving people and teams. I'm very proud to be a patient care unit clerk receiving this award, and I'm honored that my dedication to living the mission of St. Joe's through the work that I do every day in the general internal medicine program and for its patients has inspired it. And I would just like to thank the person that nominated me for this award. I will always remember this recognition.
Oh, that's lovely. Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating this year's worthy recipients of the Mission Legacy Award. We're very fortunate to have in attendance this afternoon Dr. Tom Stewart, CEO of St. Joe's Health System. I'd like to hand things over to Tom for a few closing remarks.
Thank you, Melissa, and thank you to everyone for joining us today. This is a really special event and really emotional for me. It really is our top honor to distribute these Mission Legacy Awards. And I just thank everyone for being here. And I really want to reflect on the type of people that we have working within the organization and the high caliber across the whole system. I want you to know we hand out these awards every year across our system. And you can go to our system website and actually see the history of previous award winners and this year's award winners. That's at sjhs.ca. Now, to this year's recipients from me, I just want you to hear how deeply honored I am to be working alongside you. I want to thank you for all your efforts. I want to thank your family and your friends for supporting you, particularly during this tough year. And I want to thank your peers for nominating you. This is really special and you should be very proud of it, and your families should be proud of you. Quite honestly, this is how we fight our battles, and we are in it this year, and we're going to continue to be in it, and we're going to keep leading through these Mission Legacy Awards. Now, this wraps up our event for today, and you can all go and review the entire event at stjoes.ca. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful day.